wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm ugly. What the hell am I doing here?
He has a good voice. Way better voice than I have, that's for sure.
I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. When I'm not around, you're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm ugly. I'm ugly. What the hell am I doing?
Yes, you are.
Whatever you want, it's so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Woo! Good job, Robbie. Keep that round of applause going from Radiohead, everyone.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? Hey, Xeon Light. Good morning. Wait, aren't you the one that just said that you're near me? Didn't you just say that? Do you want to go have coffee? I have a big thing of coffee this morning, too. Morning, you hooligan. You hooligan. You didn't see Amy's post. She's gone legal. She's gone legal on you. There is peace amongst the cunts on this fine day. Jax? Is that Jax? Is that a troll Jax or is that a different Jax? Hi, Jax. Hey, Tira! I'm like, Jax doesn't like me. Good morning, Jeannie. Good morning, Wokey. Divergent. Yeah, Locomai's just been really busy. So, but yes, Locomai's good. Hey, Samantha. Morning. Good morning, Jess Ruby. You thought we was frozen? Did I? Oh, what? Because I froze up. Okay, wrong, Jax. Okay, I was just making sure because I was like, "Are you here to drag me?" But then I saw that you're a beautiful female, so you could never be that. Mutt. Ah! Oh God, I'm so sorry. Cut to Jax making a fucking crazy ass community post about me that I'm not gonna give two fucks about. Morning, Scotty. Scotty, like what? Was it Sarah that just said it? There is peace amongst the cunts on this fine morning, afternoon thing. Isn't it beautiful? I love peace. Peace loves me. And look how easy it was for Wyoming and I to squash that simple little mix-up yesterday. It was nice. Morning, Rosaling. Aw, thank you, Tira. Tira, do you want to make out for a little bit? By the way, Tira, I would like to thank you. I don't know if it was, I can't remember who was dancing in a kitchen. You made a video quite a while back, and they were dancing to that song with the juke joint love. Oh yeah, it makes me feel like I'm froze on fire when there's something wanna go to the beat. I get in the groove now, baby. Something. So, anyways, I added that song to my playlist, and it added a ton of other, like, what do you call that style of music? Motown, just feel good music to my playlist. And I thank you for that. Yes, Mama Baby, girl, she has some good taste in music, because I've got like a whole playlist now of like really good fucking music because of that song. But this one's my favorite. Hold on. I don't know if you could hear it because I have the background noise turned off. Oh, yeah. The floor now. Rock some more. Way on up. You wanna. I'm in love. Oh, with that joy love. Oh, yeah. It's happy music. I'm in love. And then watch, there was like, where's the up next? This one! It added this to my playlist. Have you heard this one? I'm out on the ocean. You wanna go sailing with me? You know this one? The ocean. I don't even smoke weed, but it makes you want to pop a joint in your mouth and just go sailing. Sailing. Isn't it happy music? There's just a bunch that it added. Sorry, I could go forever, but... Okay, let me reduce my background noise again. You heard that one? Hey, Patty. Oh, it's just happy fucking music, man, It just makes me happy. Like, you cannot be if you're in a bad mood and you put that music on, that is soul music right there. That goes straight to your soul. It's not materialistic. Doesn't have anything to do with pop culture. It is genuine fucking music, man. I'm out on the ocean. Anyways, yeah, that was nice of Nikki to make that post saying that she doesn't think Scott. I never thought Scotty would call CPS. She's not that type of person. So that was nice of her to do. Sucks being accused of something you would never do and to have people jump on the bandwagon just because they don't like you. Yeah. So I'm glad that was cleared up. That's probably why she's always happy. She just turns... Wyoming, I have to give your wrench back. Yesterday when you did that, I was like, I'm taking her wrench. Hold on, let me do that right now. I'm out on the ocean. Now it's going to be stuck in my head. But Juke Joint Love? Damn, I want to dance with Mama Baby. That's what I want to do. I want to dance with that girl. To Juke Joint Love. Shit. I'm not even a weed smoker. Maybe when I got off probation, I'll pop a joint in my mouth and dance to the Juke Joint Love. Hell yeah. Anyways, we're going to talk about some bullshit. As Cameron Diaz says in the movie Bad Teacher, Things are starting to change around here. Don't get comfortable. There's shields now, not wrenches? Mine look like wrenches up here. Oh, they're wrenches in my StreamYard, just not over on the YouTube side. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags? Listen to Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. What the fuck? Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags.
Wait a minute, man. Hey, check this out, man. Tell him. It was this blind man, right? Man,
Afro
it was
man.
this blind man, right? He was feeling his way down the street with this stick, right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, he walked past this fish market, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He stopped, he took a deep breath, he said, "Good morning, ladies."
Morning, motherfucker.
You like that shit, man?
Hell yeah.
Shit, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll get that motherfucker on them drums. Get that motherfucker on the drums. Shit. Huh. Oh, fuck. Katie, I gotta give yours back too. Oh, fuck it. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. See, that's music that don't give a fuck. That's the best kind of music. It's like, motherfucker, I'm here to have a good old time. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, hold on. With the juke joy love. Katie, I took your wrench when you left the mod chat. See, but we work things out. And yes, music is good for the soul. But gather around because I am going to get into, you motherfuckers, listen up. Not only do I tell you, what did I say a long time ago about YouTube needs to do something about showing your fucking identity? It's going to start weeding out you bitches who like to troll and not say who the fuck you are and be low key and be incognito, but use my image, use other people's images for your fucking agenda. That shit's changing, and I'll tell you why, motherfuckers, okay? I'm not the one, bitch. So there are advantages to showing yourself and being comfortable with who the fuck you are, and I'll tell you why. So gather around.
No, no, chance, dance, no, no, dance, no, no, chance, no, no, dance, no, no, chance. Give me second chances.
That's so cool!
I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My
By the way, and I'm not going to say too much because I've got a couple other ones in the works that I'm waiting to hear back on. Does anybody have the link to Sinner Sinister's channel? I'm going to ask you that first. Does anybody have the link to that? Can anybody find it? Let me know, because I can't find it. So if you can help me out with that, if you know his @ tag, I sure would like to know. You know, I find it, is the word I'm looking for, peculiar, that men who are supposed to be men, oh, there he is. There he is. There's Pussy Boy. Men on the internet that are supposed to be men who don't show their face, they use my face instead because obviously, I mean, why wouldn't you? It's way prettier. You're not confident enough to use your own fucking face, so you use mine instead. Is this one of your knockoff troll channels? Is that what this is? Let me go ahead and check it out. Let's check it out. Be, I get into the groove, baby. Yeah, I'll do it all night. Oh yeah, this is one of your troll accounts. Got it. Ah! Yep, that's what that is. Where'd you go there? Are you ban evading now, Mr. Sinister? Is that what you're doing? You ban evading? See, motherfuckers who are too pussy or confident enough to be themselves. Ah, look at it. Look at it. Everything I do has purpose. Oh no, you're just a pussy. You don't have purpose. if you respected or loved yourself, you would just be your fucking self, which you can't. Because if you did the shit or said the shit that you say on here, Sinister, as yourself, you're not proud of what you do. That's why you don't show your face and you use mine. Well, things are changing around here, folks, and the benefits of giving your personal information to YouTube, giving YouTube your identification and going through the process of giving them your ID, along with giving them a video of yourself to confirm your identity, which all of you are too pussy to fucking do and you never will. Well, you're not allowed to use my face for certain shit, and you're not allowed to use my image for certain shit, and a lot of you motherfuckers are going to start going down. And that is the benefits of being yourself on here and being a confident fucking person compared to this little pussy right here. And there's many other pussies where that came from along with him. But he's just setting an example and we're paving the way. Because bitches like you, I've dealt with in school, I've dealt with in workplaces before, and you're intimidated by people who you see as superior to you, so you try to use them or instigate them or whatever it is. Not on my fucking watch, cunt. You've had to file a lot of privacy complaints. Well, the good thing, Katie, is for people who aren't ashamed of who they are, who are not incognito, there's a benefit to your channel. And that is the image AI detector. It's much like the copyright detector. That copyright, you know, it detects if people are using your material and it'll notify you. Well, this other one notifies you if people are using your image because I've validated my identity through fucking YouTube, which everybody should, but you pussy ass trolls will never do because you're ashamed of what the fuck you do on here. So you're never going to do that. So you use my fucking image, cunt. You can make the jokes. You can make all the bullshit you want, but you ain't going to use my face doing it. Use your own fucking face. This face is taken, bitch. Got it? This face is taken. You got dumbass, insecure cunts like Delaney who don't use their own fucking face. And you and other bitches that want to use my face. Well, not anymore. And you're not going to use other people's fucking faces. Get your own fucking face. Get your own identity. Get your own content. That's why your channel went down, bitch. That's why your channel went down. And it is to your advantage because you use me because I'm better than you. And you use me to be the face of your channel or to be the face of your content. No, you don't. Use your own face. Get people to like you as yourself. You don't need to use me. Okay, honey? Now, with that being said, you, and I want to do this again because this is going to be fun. You and Delaney's cunt ass, get the fuck out of my chat, bitch. Bye. Go get some confidence, bitch. Oh, Marie, you know, I think many people go through that on here, but I love that YouTube is fucking cracking down. And it's going to get to the point, and this is something I heard through the grapevine, and I actually was reading on, I'll pull it up, is eventually it's going to get to the point where YouTube is going to weed out the channels that are not turning on their cameras, that are not themselves, because they're having such a problem with AI and all this stuff, people using AI. For example, I'm going to use you as an example, Sinister, thank you so much. You're not going to use my fucking image and make it look like it's me and saying, oh, which, by the way, I don't give a fuck if I've had syphilis, chlamydia, or anything, because I'm the one who tells you that. You're not going to use that to sexualize me. You're not going to even use it to talk shit or bully me anymore, bitch. Grow the fuck up. That's why your channel got deleted, Sinister. God bless your soul, sir. Fuck you. And you know what, Sinister? You could take a fucking link, you little bitch. Why don't you fucking come up here and tell me exactly what your fucking issue is, and we could squash this right here, bitch. And by the way, thank you, Wyoming, for yesterday. On a positive note, that was nice of you. Look, just because Tiffany comes around, I will be nice to anybody that's nice to me, and I will squash whatever. with anybody. Even if this fucking pussy comes up here and squashes whatever his fucking issue with me is, jealousy. But I'll let him explain it if he wants to. Take the link, pussy. Take the fucking link. Now I'm gonna have to stop being lazy when I go live. Well, I mean, it's getting to the point where people, they're just having an issue. And there's no fucking reason. Like, I get it. I do this if I'm eating or whatever. Like, it's just, and maybe it'll motivate people to be more active or, you know, take a shower. Like, when I go on camera, I'm like, oh, I have to take a shower. Most of the time. Sometimes I don't. But, and now you're blocked. Shut up. I ain't even reading your full comment. Get the fuck out. Where is this little pussy? Take the fucking link, pussy boy. Come on. Take it. But it's getting to the point that people are just fucking, like, no, you're not going to sit there and use other people for content anymore. Why can't people do, like, what normal people do? This is why I don't use people's fucking images, or most of the time I don't even play their videos unless I have permission, or I'll play their video with, like, commentary. Get your own fucking original content, people. You don't need to show someone's picture to make fun of them. You could just say it. Oh, look, the pussy boy's here. Great. Let me put my little screen up and see what this little bitch boy has to say. Let's see. We will do... No, not that one. We need one that covers the whole screen. We'll do that one. Or this one. There we go. That covers the whole screen. Or... look at this one. I think I can do... Oh, okay. We'll do this one. All right. Oh, your device isn't connected, dipshit. Your device isn't connected. Dumbass. We're waiting for him to get his shit together, but he is backstage. His device just is not connected. Yeah, I'm not stupid. And if he tries to pull any slick shit with his audio, he's getting booted. So the little pussy boy can come up here and explain. He'll be back. Let me drop the link again. He doesn't know how to connect his device because he probably never goes on camera, so he's not used to doing any of that. Hey, happy holidays. But yeah, I just think that people, like, why can't you go on and just talk about somebody? Well, it's because people want to use your image to get attention. People want to use your face or whatever. Well, you're not going to fucking do that anymore, cunt. This is my face. Get your own fucking face. And definitely don't use my face to sexualize me. I could sexualize myself. I do that plenty good on my fucking own. Plenty fucking good on my own. So anyways, yes, you hooligan, you did get Amy upset. Actually, let's go fucking read while we're waiting for Sinner Pussy Boy to come back. He seems pretty angry today. He's angry all the fucking time. Last time he was in my chat, he was like, I'm gonna get you. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Shut up. Don't make your fucking threats to me because I'll stomp you every fucking time. Quiet down. Quiet down, bitch. Let's go over here. I don't know how to find this bitch's channel, so I always go through Granny Fanny's little community wall, so hold on. I told you, that's the same reason, okay? The same fucking reason Space Monster's channel went down is along the same measures and lines of why Sinister's fucking channel went down. Are you guys fucking stupid? Like, don't use people's fucking image for stupid shit and think it's funny because it's gonna get your ass booted the fuck out of here. That's what that's gonna fucking do. But, I mean, that's karma for not fucking being yourself and throwing stones behind a fucking bush that you're hiding in. So, hold on, I'm trying. Oh, here it is. Oh, did she? I think she deleted her post. She did delete her post. You hooligan. Maybe she was embarrassed. But she did say she's like, the defamation's gonna stop. The lies about me. Bitch, you lie about people on a daily basis. Shut the fuck up. But she was talking about how she didn't go after your son, and you better be able to prove that in a court of law. It's like, Amy, if people had to pull up what you've done on the internet in the court of law, I would be terrified if I was you, because you've done some pretty criminal shit. Oh yeah, Space Monster lost her channel. God, that was months and months and months ago. And I'm not going to give away all of my secret ways of doing shit. Because then, you know, people will know. By the way, it's not shady. It's valid shit. But don't use other people's fucking images for dumbass shit. Use your own fucking image. Don't fucking use my mugshot for random stupid shit. That is the main reason that Space Monster's channel went down. And same reason why Sinister's went down. It ain't just a strike. It's not just a community guidelines thing. It is get the fuck off YouTube. That's what it is. You're abusing your fucking power here. Be gone. You like the bushes, but no stones. Yeah, the bushes can be fun. Being a bush bunny. Oh, yeah. I think Space Monster lost her channel probably before Christmas or something like that. You have witnesses, documentation. Bring it on, bitch. Don't worry. Amy she calls the non-emergency line most of the time and wastes their time. If Amy actually sat in a court of law, which she would never, it would be a joke for her. I saw that GLM lost her channel too. Not sure why yet, though. I haven't had a chance to hear anything from her. Yeah, because who does she even, like, really... Besides, is it Tammy? That's, like, the main person she fights with, right? So, it probably had something to do with that. When YouTube sent the email, that's exactly what they say. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Like, how many fucking times... Why can't people just be adults and debate? Like, I'm still waiting for Sinister to come back. Why can't people, instead of using your name or your image, why can't they just talk? Well, I'll tell you fucking why. Because if they just came on here and spoke, first of all, nobody knows who the fuck they are. They don't go on camera. They're not relatable people. So they need to use something to come in to their channel. So what do? They use my face. They make it look like I'm an AI person talking. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that kind of shit. And you fucking found out so Granny Fanny, that whole list of 70 people, you could add Sinister to that as well, bitch. The fuck around and find out list. Hey, Britt. Thank you for yesterday, Brittany. And you know what? I am going to go over this because this stupid bitch. Let me show you what this dumb bitch does. I don't watch this bitch. I'm not subscribed to this bitch. But she always fucking runs her mouth about me. But when she does, she puts SR. Because she knows that if she sent people over to my channel, I'm a likable fucking person, way more likable than her, and I would steal her fucking people. Because she's a fucking boring bitch. But let's go over to Granny's Watching's channel. And this is... So yesterday, Brittany was... I didn't even know it was 15, Brittany. I didn't know it was 15 memberships you bought until Granny posted it. I thought it was 5. But thank you. So Granny's Watching makes this post. Okay, remember how Granny's not obsessed with Brittany. She doesn't give a fuck. But, well, yeah, she not only is she that, but she follows where Brittany not only is in chats, but also how much money Brittany is fucking donating to people. Why does she care? Why does she give a shit? Ah, thank you, Marie. I hope you have a good day, too. Making an IG video of someone and playing it as you. Yeah, what they do is they try to make it look like it's you speaking, or even in a picture or a photo or anything like that. And I agree, Amy is a sack of shit. So, Granny's Watching says, as a subscriber, Sorry, I have dry mouth today because I burnt my tongue with coffee, so I can't spit the way Granny's watching does when she talks. As a subscriber, how would you feel hearing someone plead for money and state how financially tight they are right now, just to see them the next day sending 15 memberships, a private donation? She even knows about the because Brittany sent me $25 yesterday on PayPal too, and a $5 super chat, which, by the way, thank you, Gladys, for the donation yesterday too. Why the fuck? And by the way, I think Scotty, was it you that sent me this? I think it was Scotty that was like, did you see this? Took a couple of my posts down earlier because some of the comments on the original post sucks, but can't share something where people are insulting me in the comments of a post, literally apologizing to me. Wait a minute. What happened? Is everything okay? It was only 5, but not sure why she lied and made it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was 5. I mean, that's still nice of you. But 15 memberships, a private donation, and $5 super chat. Do you think the audience she's begging knows she's over there doing this? She's absolutely done a similar in the past. Shake my fucking head. Well, probably Granny's watching, just like you. This is Brittany's job. This is her income. That would be, oh, okay, good, Scotty. That would be like somebody going to somebody who has a job, like, I don't know, at a bank, or a job as a lawyer, or a job delivering DoorDash, and fucking counting how much money they're getting on their paycheck, then how much taxes are coming out, and how dare them buy a candy bar, or how dare them give a homeless person $5. How dare them, you know, who the fuck are you to tell Brittany what to do with her fucking money? And I see what this is. I see exactly what this is, Brittany. This is Granny's watching, trying to get people to stop donating to you and possibly donate to her. She's trying to make Brittany look like she's a beggar on the internet and then throwing her money around and not using it for what she begs for or whatever. No, this is Brittany's income. Brittany makes money on here, and Brittany's allowed, Granny's watching, to stop at a gas station and buy gas. She's allowed, if she sees a hobo on the corner, to give him $50 if she wants to. She's allowed to be on the internet and see somebody has a pay link and donate to them. Do you not believe in pay it forward, Granny's watching, you selfish bitch? Do you not know what fucking pay it forward means? Yeah, you don't know what that means because you've never paid anything forward because you've admitted to being jealous of Natasha Cooper in the past and the income she makes. And now you're showing how jealous you are of Brittany and the income she makes. Mind your own fucking business, bitch. And if I'm so irrelevant, stay the fuck out of my channel, my chat. Go over there and spit fire with your fucking dumbass mouth and your spitty fucking slobber over on your own fucking channel and mind your own fucking bank account and your own fucking super chats. Amy also said in that post that that AJ better be able to prove that CPS came to her house or your son's dad's house in a court of law in that same post. That's very easy to prove with your own fucking words, Amy. It's called your voice saying that you called CPS on AJ. It's very fucking simple. That's easy to prove in a court of fucking common logic. How about that? Hey, Mel. Love you, Mel. Hope you and COVID are doing good. So Granny's watching continues to say, don't waste your breath distracting calling me a stalker. Oh, it's not a waste of breath calling you a stalker. It's a very good use of my fucking breath because that's exactly what the fuck you are. Yet this is a woman who is literally stalking where Brittany fucking gives her money. But this is also a woman that fucking got a restraining order on Lycan over fucking words on the internet. Yet she's doing the same shit she walks into a court of law and fucking gets a restraining order over. And this is also a woman who covers fucking true crime, supposedly. I mean, in my personal opinion, and I haven't watched Granny's watching in years, but I've only seen her cover cases that will get her channel attention. The first big name she used to get followers and money was the person she admitted publicly that she's jealous of, and that was Natasha Cooper. Natasha Cooper's name it got you a lot of views back then and a lot of attention. And then from there, you know, it lifted Granny up. And then from there, she was able to use popular fucking people's names who have died. People who only get a lot of attention in true crime. I've never seen her post people that are missing, that it's not getting attention. No, she's all about the big fucking names. So of course that anybody could do that and get traction and a lot of fucking views on their channel. That's easy to do. I could do that. I did that with Chris Watts and I stopped doing that. If I really fucking wanted to be greedy, I would use names like that and I would keep growing my channel bigger. I actually have fucking morals. Granny does not. That's why her channel grew so much, because she is a clout chaser. She is one of the people who inspired me to write the story to my movies, Clout Chasers. She's one of them. And Mommy Rambling's another one of them. But people, I thought of the idea of like, God, these people only use popular names to grow their fucking channels, who are people who are missing or being murdered. Wouldn't that be crazy if a true crime creator was the actual serial killer? And that's how I came up with the story of the first Clout Chasers. People like this fucking bitch. And what did I say for the longest time about Granny's watching? I said, that bitch gets so many fucking things wrong. How the fuck does she do true crime? Second of all, she gets so much shit wrong, she's gonna get sued one day. What's happening right now? Granny's watching is in the middle of being sued. Am I right or am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right? She never wanted to do true crime, too much work researching. She just turned it into 24/7 hate parade on Brittany J. And she only got that restraining order to make sure he couldn't follow her over there and bust her out for who she is. Oh yeah. When you have to hear somebody say with their own fucking mouth, and somebody clips me sometimes and it's a channel that goes after Granny's watching and they'll tag me. While I was watching some of the videos on their channel that were clips of Granny's watching, and she even said out of her own mouth in one of the clips, she's like, I'm not the person I was years ago. It's like, okay, so you do admit that you were a lying cunt years ago. If you have to say with your own mouth, I'm different, I'm better than who I was. No, it shows in your actions. You don't have to fucking tell people that. They'll be able to see with their own fucking eyes. If you have to tell people that, you're just trying to fool people. You're trying to pull the, what is that? The wool over their fucking eyes. So I think that, well, I know, because Granny's watching is no different than Queen Bee, in my opinion. These were people that would come to my channel when my channel was bigger than theirs, and they would use me. And I've watched them use so many other fucking people. For what? To get attention, to get numbers? Because that's all they fucking care about. It gives them some sort of validation in their life. When I log off of here, I don't even need to tell people how great my life is. I get validation from other places besides here. That's why when people throw numbers in people's faces, oh, your numbers have this, or your numbers have gone down, or they only go up. It's like, I don't live by the number. I literally will stream on here with 20 people in my chat and not give a fuck, because I'm comfortable in my own skin. I don't need other people to validate me, and definitely not a number of fucking people, especially if it's a large number of fucking lurkers who don't even fucking like me. I don't give a shit about that. People like this bitch, they do. That gives them a sense of power in the world. Well, along with that power that, in my opinion, you abuse, Granny's watching, comes accountability. And that's why your ass is getting fucking sued. And you deserve it, bitch. And she does get shit wrong. Look, this is why the bitch is getting sued. She can't even get the number of memberships that were purchased from Brittany J correct. She got it wrong. It was 5 memberships, you dipshit. You might want to edit that, dumbass. So anyways, she says, acknowledge why you're telling your audience how tight money is and then sending this. Why don't you mind your business and go fuck yourself? Hey, chicken lady. Why don't you do that, Granny's watching? Fucking piece of shit. So fucking stupid. She literally did that to him, what she claimed was being done to her. I hope he goes balls to the wall after her on here the day that the restraining order is over. How long does it go for? Because it's been a couple of years now, hasn't it? Is it like a 2-year restraining order or something? I do enjoy Tiffany's garden. Oh, 3 years. Okay. Well, she's no different than Noodle Mash. The fact that anybody, because Granny's watching, I mean, if we're going to go by her logic of getting a restraining order on anybody, then she should have like dozens of restraining orders put on her because she's done no different than what Lycan has done to anybody. Didn't she get it over like a fucking meme or something stupid that she knew was bullshit, but she just used it to her advantage to manipulate? That's my opinion. I don't like that bitch. I've always seen through that bitch, and I don't fucking like her. And she talks about me a lot, but she knows that it'll give my channel attention and people will come over here and see the fucking truth about her, and they'll like what I have to say and see that I'm a fucking likable person. So she's terrified to say my name out loud. That bitch will never say save Robbie when she's talking to me because she's a pussy. She always says SR or edits it. Bitch, that's because you're fucking scared that I'm way more fucking likable than you, and I'll tell all your new fucking viewers that you manipulate who the fuck you is, bitch. That's why you're scared. Don't be using other people's logic on them. That makes people go nuts. It sure the fuck does. But, you know, the truth and reality, which people don't live in reality on here, a lot of them live in this fucking make-believe world and this sense of self-worth or self-importance that is above others simply because of a amount of numbers or followers that feeds their ego every day on the fucking internet. Are you fucking kidding me? If you can't get that validation from the shit in your real life, or looking in a fucking mirror, or looking at your accomplishments, or the struggles you've overcome outside of the fucking internet, and you need to get validation, I'm sorry, I like a lot of you, I love a lot of you, but not one bit of my self-worth or validation of who the fuck I am comes from any of you bitches. And it never fucking will. That's why I don't like the word community. That's why I don't, I don't like group mentality. I don't fucking get my self-love from any of you fuckers or validation. Fuck that. Or a fucking number. Ever. And I never fucking will. Ever. She's scared people are learning some of what she's done out here. Granny's watching as a fucking fake bitch. This is a bitch who, another bitch, who literally was dragging people's looks. She was hiding behind a fake alt account for a long, wasn't it for years? I don't want to get it wrong like she does, but I believe it was for years. She was hiding behind this avatar, and then she made her channel hiding, doing lives, not turning her fucking camera on, and she basically was forced into camming up because of all the insults and dragging people's looks that she had no choice. And then she covered half of her big fucking forehead. Now, she does look like an uglier white trash version of Anne Hathaway, so she's not hideous, but the bitch don't have balls. And then she was forced into fucking camming up and chain smoking nonstop in front of everybody. She's a dumb bitch. I don't fucking like her. You could keep my fucking... Well, you don't say my name because you're too scared. Mind your own fucking business, Granny's watching. I don't fucking watch your pathetic loser-ass clout-chasing fucking channel. I've never found your content riveting, unless you did drama. But I don't find your true crime or anything appealing. I find it disgusting because you abuse cases with popular names just to grow your fucking channel so that you can feel good about yourself at the end of the day and look at thousands of views on your channel of you being a lying, manipulative cunt. That's what I think of you. Oh, she's definitely a weak-minded, big mouth, weak-minded bitch, for sure. She posted the view the other day. I would chill on that balcony all the time. Oh, I thought you were talking about Granny. I don't get it. Wyoming cancer is not something to play with. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's another thing. I completely forgot that Granny's watching. This pillar of a community, this wonderful person who does true crime, faked and manipulated, emotionally manipulated her audience into believing that she had vagina cancer when really she just had genital warts. I mean, I had chlamydia last week, but come on, folks. Did I try to guilt you guys into donating? Or, I mean, you're not going to die from chlamydia. All I needed to do was go to the emergency room with no. I went down to the University of Colorado Hospital, which I was born at, but it used to be across the street here. But I went down there. I drove over there in the middle of the night because my penis was burning. I sat in the emergency room playing the Wizard of Oz slot machine for a good hour or so till they called me in and I told the doctor my discharge was coming out of my penis and it was burning. And I'm still waiting on the bill for that, but no insurance. And he did go ahead and give me some doxycycline and he gave me a really painful shot in my arm to get rid of the chlamydia. I didn't guilt any of you motherfuckers to try to donate to that because that's my fault for being a fucking whore. Okay? Just like you're a whore, Granny. And that's fine. I don't slut shame. You are a genital wart infested skank. You don't have cancer. And you lied to everybody. What was it Granny's watching said? She said that this could be the last vacation she ever fucking took with her children. So throwing that in there, throwing their kids in there to guilt people into it even more, to donate. And how much money did she raise, saying that that would be her goodbye trip to her children? Here she is, still fucking alive. She was going to take them to Disney World or something? Did they ever end up going? What'd she use the money for? Yeah, she prefers sex toys these days. That's okay. I use my sex toys too. Love you, Katie. How much money did she raise? Does anybody know? Lokamai is one of the only people I knew who did live streams on missing children. That wasn't only the blonde hair, blue-eyed kid. She actually cares. And not only blonde hair, blue-eyed, but like popular, you know? And that's why, like, I love watching true crime. And I actually was starting to get back into it for a while, but it was, first of all, it was exhausting along making clout chasers. I was like, this is too much because you actually have to research. But it's a lot, and you don't want to get shit wrong. And so I would rather consume it than do it. I mean, I love doing paranormal stuff because that's just fun to do, but it's a lot of fucking work. Not only that, but people just jump on the bandwagon. It's like a chain reaction, a domino effect. Is they'll see a case that hit the news and it hit social media and it is getting millions of clicks, millions of views, lots of attention, and those are the types of cases that attract people like Granny's watching, and I've watched it play out. I have no respect for people that do that because they see how much attention it gets. I used to make like $2,000 a month on my channel when I was doing Chris Watts. And then that ended, and I can't remember which one. I think it was Gabby, or there was another case that happened immediately after the Watts stuff died down. And I did not jump on that bandwagon. I was like, no. Because along with it comes a lot of angry people, a lot of drama, a lot of arguing. Not only that, but it didn't feel, after a while, I truly felt like I was milking the Chris Watts stuff too much. You know, how many times can you go to the house? How many times can you have the same fucking conversation with Chris Watts' name in your title, getting all of those views, getting all that money? It didn't feel right, and there was nothing left to speak about. There is nothing left to talk about of the Chris Watts case. And I see daily, it's not just Granny's watching. I've seen other creators do it. It's the same name in the title every fucking day. And people are coming back and clicking on that channel every fucking day because that one very popular dead victim's name is in their title, or it's tagged in their video, or it's hashtagged. If you feel good about that, and you feel like you're important because you're popular, and looking at you specifically, Granny's watching, You are popular, and lots of people know who you are, and it's all over dead bodies that are popular. That's it. That is it. That is very easy to do, and it's really easy to do like this. I mean, holy shit. How awesome is that to not shower, not brush your teeth, not get ready for the day, and just sit back lazy as fuck? Hell, you could even stream from your phone if you want in your bed and fucking just talk about the most popular case and milk it to death, literally, and get new viewers, memberships, subscribers, donations, super chats. What a easy, laid back, fucking easy fucking life, huh? And then to feel superior to others because you're getting thousands of views and you're using your popularity at this point to shame others that they're not as popular as you, they don't get as many views as you. Well, bitch, I don't want to get as many views as you if it means selling my fucking soul to the devil and stomping all over victims' families' bodies and just to fucking get some popularity and some money. And doing it mostly, most of you do it with your camera off, by the way, which just makes it even more a pussy fucking move. That's how you found me, is Chris Watts. Yeah, that's how most people found me, subscribed to me. And then a lot of people were disappointed. Why don't you do true crime anymore? Bitch, the main reason I did Chris Watts' case was because I knew Trent Bolt's, like, his friend Patrick, and I was close and I was able to go there. I'm not fucking Gale Weathers, although I feel like it sometimes when I investigate. So, no. So, I will talk about what the fuck I want to. And that's that. I have morals, even though I'm an asshole, and I don't have morals when I'm fucking fighting with people because they're assholes, and fuck that. But I'm not going to sit there and use something like that and feel good about myself. I actually have a fucking soul. I'm not a money-hungry, jealous bitch like Granny's watching is. And she is. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Did you hear about Shanann Watts' brother won the appeal in the lawsuit against Armchair Detective the other day? I didn't, but I love Armchair Detective. He reminds me of my grandpa. He treated me like he was my grandfather, and he was always so nice and awesome. You use yours to talk about politics and stuff that bothers you. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's like hot topics or whatever's on your mind that you genuinely care about, and that's what makes it genuine content. Anybody could put a hashtag. I don't even know what's the popular case right now, because I always watch like 48 hours, and so I don't even know what's a trending case right now. Hey, Karina. Because whatever that case is, I guarantee if you just type in on YouTube, well, fuck it, let's give it a try. If you just type in on YouTube true crime, let's see what trending fucking cases pop up. Let's take a look. True crime. Let's share the screen. Why did Sinner Sinister not come back? Where are you, pussy boy? Thought you're gonna come up here and put me in my place. The Lynette Bahamas case. See, I haven't even heard of that. The Athena Strand case. Well, when I type in true crime on YouTube, this is what pops up. Now, hold on. I think you can filter it for what's trending, right? Let's see. Relevance. Let's prioritize by popularity. There we go. How it looks in real life versus how it looks on camera. True crime. Madison Bailey. Hanson versus Predator. OJ's confession. Wow, 39 million views for Cold Case. That doesn't say the name. There's a school shooter one. The Almost Perfect Murder. Jeanette Tamayo, 14 million views. Now pay attention, Granny, because I'm giving you some content so you know what popular fucking cases to talk about tomorrow when your ass lights up 12 packs of cigarettes and sits in your parents' fucking driveway all fucking afternoon and morning for hours and hours and hours. I don't know, does she still do that? Or did she finally get her own place? Because I remember specifically grannies watching, making fun of my addictions that I struggled with, making fun of that I lived with Aunt Sally when I did, making fun of a lot of things. Bitch, I have my own fucking home. And I moved up from rock bottom of being horrible mentally. I was getting bad with addiction. I was horrible, rock bottom, bitch. And I fucking climbed out of that fucking hole. Where the fuck are you? Are you still in your parents', what is that, living above her parents' garage? Is she still doing that? Because she used to make fun of me all the fucking time. Bitch, I'm living large on the 8th floor in downtown Denver. This bitch runs her mouth all the fucking time about everyone else. But she don't walk the walk. That's what that bitch don't do. Hey, D-Pool. I'm just running my mouth this morning. And I'm going to drop the link again because I don't know if Sinner Sinister ran away. I don't know. But there's the link. And if anybody else wants to take the link, they can. Scotty Wright, the guy confessed and the victims' families have justice. What is there left to trawl through? Oh, is that what Granny's watching and speaking about right now? Oh, she still lives with her parents? And listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging anybody that does. I love calling out hypocrisy, though. These people that call out people for their living situations, their struggles, all of these different things that they call out and, you know, they really make fun of, but yet they haven't progressed. Really? Granny's watching changed? Because I heard on that one clip channel, I'm changed. I've bettered myself. Why doesn't that show in your life? Why haven't you moved up in the world from mommy and daddy's house when you're a mom yourself? You mean your fake persona on the internet has changed, or have you actually fucking changed? I've been making all my meals at home because of the fake meat and fake butter in restaurants is now using. Wait a minute, is it like vegetarian meat? Because I have no problem with that, but are they using like squirrels and rats and shit? I think about that sometimes when I eat out. Except mine wasn't drugs. I went homeless to a homeowner. Hard thing to do in SoCal. I'm proud of you. Thank you. And you know, I have made a lot of horrible fucking decisions. I've been a bad person, a good person. You know, I've made decisions that put me where I was. I made decisions that forced me to have to live with my aunt to get back on my feet. Or, you know, I've made decisions that resulted in divorce or whatever. But these bitches that are out here, and literally since, you know, since everybody looks into everybody's lives, of course that's been put on the internet and people make fun of it. But you know what they never fucking do? They're never like, oh, look at Robbie has his own place. He has his own fucking job. No, what they do is they try to find out where you work to try to ruin your independence, to try to ruin your fucking real life because they're too fucking lazy to go out and get a fucking job themselves and move up from rock bottom like I've been fucking able to fucking do. So when they see you progressing in life, that's when they try to go real life on you and all that kind of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because I've said it before, I'll say it again. Even if I was pushing a grocery cart on the street, I know how to adjust to my surroundings. And bitch, I would make it anywhere. If I'll make it there, I'll make it anywhere. Hey, AJ. You need your own cows and chickens? Ugh. Lab-made meat. What? Fed your family the deer your husband bagged? Yeah, for over 20 years? Ugh. God, and I was just craving Korean barbecue again. Oscar and I, all I have to do is go down the elevator and cross the street right over there. We have all these amazing restaurants like around here, like high class, low class, like everything down here where I live downtown. We have this really delicious Korean barbecue place that Oscar and I like go to often now. It's like I think it's like $40 and it's all you can eat. You have a grill built into your table. If you guys have ever had Korean barbecue, you have a grill, they turn the grill on, they bring you all these vegetables, all this meat, chicken, steak, all of this stuff. And I love cooking my own meat because I like it well done. You just sit there and you could get refills nonstop. They bring you unlimited amounts of chicken dumplings that you could put on the grill and eat, and they cook that. Oh, it's so good. But I've often thought, I'm like, God, all this unlimited meat you could get brought to the table. They bring you the, the raw meat, and then you cook it yourself. I'm like, where is all this meat coming from, and what is it? The steak is so good, and the beef. Maybe I'll ask Oscar if he wants to go to Korean barbecue later today. Hey, fool, when you get home, hit me up. I want to know if you want to go down, walk over to the Korean barbecue, fool. Fucking have some grub. Hit me back. Ew. No, Scotty. Have you ever eaten a squirrel? Hell no. Now, hold on, because now I'm curious to look into this shit that Mel is talking about. Lab-made meat. Hold on a second. Oh. Just go to Google, bitch. Wait. Okay. Okay, lab. I'm gonna look in the news. Lab-made meat. Lab-grown meat? Better meat made simple, $8.52 a pound. What the fuck? Look at this. Look up the butter too. Restaurants don't have to disclose it. Well, they do say that's why McDonald's says 100% beef, or what does it say on the side of their trucks? 100% meat or 100% beef. I've only had deer jerky one time, and it kind of grossed me out. I love animals. The more when I look into it, that's when I go vegetarian for a while, and I just can't. So lab-made meat, also known as cultured or cell-based meat, is produced by cultivating animal cells in a lab. It aims to provide a sustainable alternative to traditional meat, reducing environmental impact. So they extract muscle cells from the animals and growing them in a nutrient-rich medium. It could reduce animal suffering. Okay, this is where I come in. Hold on a minute. This is where I come in with a little bit of support. If this takes back on animal cruelty, I think I might support it. It's fucked up, and Canada was pushing that until the people pushed back. Look at what this says. Share screen. Look at this. It says lab-made meat can potentially reduce animal suffering by decreasing the need for livestock farming. So what they do is they extract muscle cells and then they grow them in a nutrient-rich substance of some sort. I don't know. It may offer health benefits such as lower fat content and the ability to customize nutritional profiles. Regulator approval and consumer acceptance are crucial. You think it's... Oh, ew, Scotty, I've actually thought of that before. It's cannibalism is going to be I mean, we might be eating... Now, allegedly speaking, my opinion, just throwing some ideas out there of possible scenarios, there's a lot of people that go missing. A lot of people go missing, and they're never found. Maybe they're in your Happy Meal. Maybe when you go to Wendy's and you're like, oh, there's the meat has weird texture. Maybe. Okay, I almost dropped a really popular missing kid's name, and that would have been fucked up. Whew! That would have been fucked up. I do have a little bit of filter. Maybe it's Summer Wells. Ah! God, I can't control myself sometimes. Fuck. Sorry, I'm not trying to make a joke of Summer Wells. I take that back. I couldn't control it. There's coffee in my system. Maybe there's a Shanann Watts hamburger. Oh, fuck, now I can't. It's coming out. Oh, it's all coming out. I can't stop. Oh, fuck. Shanann Watts was found, so sorry. Sorry. I'm done. I'm not making light of that, but you never know. I am going straight to hell. I can't control it. I eat out a lot too, Planet Machete. I do. The Epstein files called it jerky. Shut up. Did they, Mel, is that a joke? Or did they really say that they eat people? I could stay with you. Thank you. Do you have an extra bed down there, Scotty? Reserved? Clone meat. I mean, technically, yeah, Lulu. That's technically, I guess, what it is, because if they're taking a muscular, what does it say? Muscular cell, and they're basically, like, duplicating it? Yeah, it is. It is, like, cloned meat. Love you, Anitra. The word squirrel is the most difficult English word to pronounce. Squirrel. It's not a joke. Hold on a minute. Hold on. What is Mel speaking of? Hold on, I gotta look into this now. Let me go to Google. I don't want this stupid default browser. Where the fuck is Google search? Okay, Epstein. Jerky. What the fuck? Okay. So, hold on a minute. I found a bunch of articles. So I'm going to read from one. Now you want Korean barbecue and we're talking about human jerky? So, this is an article from Vigilant Citizen. Emails found in the recent Epstein files contain an absurd number of messages about ... beef jerky. And in many cases, that word is used in bizarre contexts that make one wonder if it is a code for something else. I mean, why the fuck else would they talk about? Who the hell talks about beef jerky if it's not top secret? Like, why the fuck would that be top secret at all? Some believe it refers to human meat. For example, one of the emails sent out, the subject was jerky with 2 question marks, and it says, "How is your jerky situation? Should I bring any more?" Jojo is walking you over some jerky. Did we analyze the jerky? It says, here's a look at Epstein's strange jerky obsession. Says, when I was made aware of the speculations regarding the word jerky in Epstein's communications referring to human meat, I was intrigued yet skeptical. Intrigued because I'm very well aware that of these people's tendencies to use code words to refer to their illicit activities. This site is about finding the truth. After searching the DOJ's website, Department of Justice, for any mentions of the word jerky, this person found an absurd number of results, mainly in email communications between Epstein and his staff, saying that he actually needed beef jerky in great quantities or he became very upset. Everyone around him was very stressed out about his beef jerky situation. Beef jerky definitely had a special status in Epstein's world, and a ridiculous number of emails are just him uh, fiending for it or fiending for it like he's a crackhead. He says in one email, he says, "No jerky left. Please make more." That is some fucked up shit. You no longer want Korean barbecue. Cannibalism and pedo way back in time were delicacies and seen as a privilege for the elite. Wow. Fetus shakes. So do you guys believe in all the what is that, monochrome, or what is that called, that they think the celebrities take to feel and look younger? It's from babies. What do they call it? The jerky even traveled. Huh. That is a whole disturbing rabbit hole. What do you think Botox is made of? Isn't it made of like snake poison? I thought it was snake venom because it paralyzes my, like, I can't make the faces really that I used to. I mean, I can move my forehead a little more now because my Botox is starting to wear off. But when I first get it injected, like, I could barely lift my eyebrows. They use fetus juice? Wait, are you talking about filler? Like when people put filler in their face, or Botox? Because Botox doesn't put any filler. It just paralyzes the muscles so that you don't make any wrinkles, and it flattens your wrinkles. I don't even want to say the full name, you hooligan. Yes, that. Botulism. So do you think it's some sort of weird death becomes her, the substance type of potion these people are taking? Or do you think it's like a satanic, evil, demented, secret society? And do you think I'm going to go missing after this live stream? Yeah, I'm probably going to go missing because Granny's watching fucking stupid ass, simp ass bitches are going to come for me. Let me see botulism. Botulism. Toxin. Yeah, the botulism is it's a toxin that attacks the body's nerves, and it comes from, yeah. Is that what paralyzes you, right? That's what it's saying. Has nothing to do with humans. Bringing children into it is super gross. Yeah, and why is that anyways? Is it like some special chemical in them that makes you younger? Or, I don't know, but it's nasty. You guys ruined my prank on him, snitches. I was trying to pay him back. That's what it was, Scotty. You actually I'm like, wait, there's baby juice in fucking Botox? I was just Googling that. You kind of got me. You kind of got me a little bit. But that's what's supposed to be in the, what you hooligan said. I can never say the name. Adrenochrome. You did get me. You did. Halfway. Almost. It's like you barely penetrated me, like you just stuck the head in, Scotty. But that's it. Epstein also took pictures of himself, notating his physical changes with his parasite he got from eating human meat. So, does that mean, because the island I always thought was like a trafficking, but was it kind of like a raising cattle kind of place? Like use them, abuse them while they're alive, and then grow them into the size you need for jerky? Is that what that island was? I didn't even know you wrote it. I heard Robbie say it and came back and wrote. Yeah, because you were coming back saying, no, it's botulism. And so then I was Googling that. I'm like, wait a minute. Here I was thinking that there's a fucking young infant sitting in my forehead right now. Because my forehead, see, it's starting to wear off a little bit. So I need to go. This Mo needs to go get a little more bow. Okay. He farmed humans in New Mexico at his ranch. I didn't even know he had a ranch in New Mexico. I did watch that movie. It was a couple of years ago. It was a movie based on like real events where a guy, his child goes missing. They're sent to a talent agency, and then they're like, no parents allowed in during the auditions. And then they stole the kids and took them off to an island or whatever. And he had to go find them and save them or something like that. What's that movie called? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like American Hero, or it's called American something, I think. The island was for setting up political parties and officials for blackmail. Get it on tape and boom, they're now controlled. Oh, I never thought of it like that before. Wow, this world is a very strange place. No one could run away on the island. Wow. Collecting it makes you feel horrible for the first few days, but once your body expels all the yuck, you feel amazing. Wait a minute. Are you still joking? Are you still kidding? What are you talking about, Scotty? You're talking about the babies in your system? I know what movie you're talking about. Yeah, it's like American something. I can't remember the exact name, but yeah, it's American something. God, there are some sick fucks in this world. They have them on tape doing shit. Wow. Scroll up and read the first part of my comment. Guys, well, I saw that passed on and were buried. I don't see the first part. The last comment above that says I got you in StreamYard. Is it hidden, or is there like a certain word in there that was hidden? American Beauty. Wait. Isn't that the movie with Kevin Spacey, American Beauty? Eyes Wide Shut is basically them. I've heard about that movie. It's like a secret society. Yeah. It's a really powerful antibiotic. Yeah, I think YouTube blocked it over on my end, Scotty, whatever you said, because I don't see it. I just see that I got you above that. American Horror Story, the season with Lady Gaga rewatch. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I've always had, and it was before she got creepy, because Lady Gaga didn't get like dark, evil looking music videos until the re-release of her first album when she released Bad Romance. It was like a deluxe version of her first, The Fame Monster. Her first album's called The Fame. But even before she got evil, I've always had a very evil feeling about that woman. The first time when I saw her, and she was just doing a basic pop dance on stage, and I was like, there's something evil about this woman. And even though she's very talented, she makes I love her music. I mean, I'm a gay man who doesn't love pop icon music. There is something very evil about her, and it's not her art. It is not. There is something. I have intuition, and there is something disgusting in the eyes of some people that you're like, they are a sick fuck. You know what I'm talking about? And there's a way, and you can tell, and this is my opinion, you could tell when you see them at award shows or when they're speaking with other celebrities that have that same evil vibe to them. They have a certain way of looking at each other. It's like code, and it's a sick fucking... I can't even say it on here because it's against all the rules. Plus I'll get targeted probably, but how do I say this? It's almost like if you saw a P word walk by another P word, and like they have that arousal chemistry in their eyes, like, hell yeah. You know what I'm talking about? It's like men sitting in a strip club together and they're like watching these nasty sluts on stage, but even sicker. You know what I'm talking about? And you could see it in their eyes and you could feel it in their energy. All of them are evil. Sorry, all of you Meryl Streep fans. That bitch is evil too. That's my opinion. These motherfuckers get offended by justice in the world or people that love God. They get angry about it, viciously angry, and that's what causes sorry to the liberals. Listen, I love everybody from all sides, but I'm talking about those far left people that are unreasonable, and people on the far right are unreasonable too. But those Karens that yell in the streets and have the colored hair and say they identify as a fucking unicorn or whatever the fuck it is. And these celebrities are the ones that are fucking their leaders and the ones that are leading these idiots into believing all this shit. I can go on and on and on, but there is some evil shit in our pop culture and in our leadership and in the news and in the media that I believe has some sort of brainwashing effect, manipulation on people that lead them to believe the craziest fucking dumbass shit. And there is some psychotic, yes, septum rings and blue hair, and they're like, I identify as a fucking lamp. Okay, well then fucking turn the switch and turn off and shut the fuck up if you identify as a lamp. How about that? Where's the switch to turn you the fuck off? Shut your fucking mouth hole. Except for the unicorn, everyone should strive to be a unicorn. Oh, it's crazy because I mean I'm very respectful and I do believe that I love lamp. I love lamp. I support if people feel, because I get it. When I was younger, I wanted to fuck the shit out of men. Man. God, I just wanted to pull their dick out of their 1980s fucking crotch and be like, oh, hiya, hiya, hiya. Oh, hairy man with a beard. George Michael just popping it in. And, hell. I get it. But then you can't let it out and you can't tell people you have that desire inside. So I can understand, like, if somebody doesn't feel like their gender and they want to be who they feel like they are. They want to have a vagina. They want to have some titties. Hell yeah. They want to shake them. They want people to suck on them. Fuck yeah. I support that. If you want to do whatever the fuck you feel like. If you feel like you want to wear a scarf in hot weather, wear a fucking scarf or a sweater. That's great. If you don't feel comfortable being a woman and you want to become a man, I support that if you can pull it off. Because if you don't, you're making the wrong decision and you're going to end up going through a lot of therapy afterwards and fucking regret. Buyer's remorse. Because you can't pull that shit off. You should have put a wig on and dressed up first. Like, tested it out before you fucking just made the full purchase. You should have test drive that fucking costume. Because some of you motherfuckers, they... Oh. But if you're comfortable that way, you know, looking like a clown or whatever the fuck you're doing over there, that's your choice to stand out in a crowd like a sore fucking thumb, if that's what you want to do. But I'm also old-fashioned, okay? And it is my personal belief that it is respectful to say sir and ma'am. If somebody looks like a sir or a ma'am, you're just being respectful. Thank you, please. You say please, you say thank you. And you also don't want to be a female in a bathroom and look over and see someone pull out their big dick. Especially if your children are in the locker room. Because it opens a door and it changes things that people have been comfortable with forever. And it steps on other people's rights and privacy or the comfort of them. I do believe make an extra new bathroom. Make a family locker room is fine, or the private ones. But that opens a door to P-words just slapping on a wig and walking in and watching, enjoying the show, if you will. It's not okay. But I do believe in making everybody comfortable, especially people that are transitioning or whatever. Absolutely. They should feel comfortable and they should go into the bathroom that they feel comfortable going in, but it should be a neutral one. It should not. Because everybody needs to feel comfortable. And that is a debate that is a hard one, but sorry, but this is a way people have been comfortable since the way they're born. You are disrupting that. Do you not understand that? There are ways around it. There's single bathrooms. There is, like when I went to the Shania Twain concert at the huge stadium, the indoor stadium, now they have, everybody was waiting in line for the bathroom, men and women. And I was like, wait, this is the line for the bathroom? And it's a huge, huge fucking room that you walk into. And the first thing you see is a shit ton of sinks, and men and women and children, they're all walking up to the sinks, washing their hands. And it's like dressing rooms. Each fucking bathroom stall is like a closet dressing room, individual of its own, and you close the door. And you can't see underneath it. You can't see above it. It's a solid, closed-in room that everybody... And I was like, what a genius fucking solution. I loved it. I thought it was great. Especially for such a large amount of people. It worked. So there's solutions, but we can't like step all over people's comfort just because all of a sudden we decide we want to play dress up or whatever, you know. So, but that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own. I just don't believe in walking on other people's rights just because it's just not fair. And I also don't like being lumped in just because I'm a homosexual with transgenders, because we're two completely different people, different lifestyles, different experiences, and I'm pretty fucking chill. I'm a pretty old-fashioned, gay, conservative man who just believes there's a certain way that's worked forever and things shouldn't change too much. And we shouldn't stomp on other people's rights or be selfish or just make it all about us. What about me? What about me? Fuck, shut up. There are bigger things in the world. Hey, Trisha, there's bigger problems in the world than who the fuck I'm marrying or where I'm going to pee or whatever. There's way bigger fucking problems. So there's that. Behind a tree works, but then you end up on a list, you know. You really like Jeffree Star's view about gender thing. He's about the science of it. Yeah, I've heard him speak about stuff like that, and he's very logical. Also, that conservative transgender Blair White, I like her views. I like a lot of Caitlyn Jenner's views. I just like logical fucking people. With that being said, hold on, let me show you a couple things that I find to be... Well, let me just show you, okay? This is an example of how people don't want to have conversations. They want to be closed-minded. And this is one of my favorite channels. They're on TikTok and YouTube. It's called Liberty Hangout. Let's just see what some people have to say about trans children, for example. Let's take a look. Like when you mentioned George Michael, we knew he was gay and it was fine. Now we are forced to accept the dumb shit. Exactly. And the thing that I find really disrespectful is I believe in freedom of religion, freedom of people's beliefs. And I feel like Christianity, even though I don't go by the Bible, but I have a relationship with Christ, Christianity is not only targeted, but it is fucking like people attack Christians simply, and they're taking Christian beliefs out of fucking everything, and I find that to be incredibly evil and unfair. If we're trying to be like equality, and we're trying to let everybody feel comfortable and freedom of this and that, why the fuck are Christians being targeted? We don't want gay people targeted. We don't want transgender. Why the fuck are people targeting and taking everything away from fucking Christians? That's not fair. My personality is like them, and then I'm like a man. I just don't have a penis, and well, that hasn't been a problem for them. See, there you go. And if you ever wanted to transition, that's your choice. Whatever. But, you know, if we're taking the rights away from other people or making them feel uncomfortable, it's not fair, in my personal opinion. So let's see what they college.
How does
Democrats
someone
have to
know
say.
they're a woman?
Hold on, I'm gonna speed this up. So she's asking, how does someone know that they're a woman? I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. This is Liberty Hangout. I'm gonna put their. Here's the link to this video, but I'm going to put their. That's their channel if you want to subscribe. If common sense makes me close-minded, oh fucking well. I love that, Divergent. There's a documentary you should watch called Hail Satan. Oh, is it similar to Hillary's America? I'm gonna have to remember that. Rocket Skitty. All right, so let's see what college Democrats have to say about transgender children.
And if they're confused, how do you know you're a woman?
Trans people don't tend to be confused. They tend to be pretty confident.
They are not confused?
They confuse conservatives. They aren't confused themselves. There's a difference there.
So you prefer
Okay, I'm not a body language expert, and I don't really believe in that, but crossing your arms when you're speaking kind of just shows that you're full of shit. Sorry.
your pronouns to be
They and them.
they, them. Okay.
Do you need me to explain how to use that?
Nope, because I'm not going to.
Ah! I love that! She's like, my pronouns are they, them. Do you need me to explain to you how to use that? And the girl interviewing her goes, no, because I'm not going to use them. Ah! I fucking love her. She kind of looks like Meghan Trainor, the host of this show. I don't know her name, but she kind of looks like Meghan Trainor.
What do you care about?
So I'm like she was, like the lady that you just interviewed.
Who?
The lady that you just interviewed. I'm non-binary. My name's Kat. So instead of being direct.
And I'm sorry to say this too. Not really. No, I'm not. What the fuck is up with these liberal college campuses? First of all, that's so close-minded, but I love my oldest niece to death, but after she went to college, she started doing the they, them, and the non-binary, poly, what is that, polyamorous, where you date multiple people, men and women at this, and she, actually, this girl kind of talks like my oldest niece. She got fucked up in the head, is what I'm saying. And she would argue with me, and I wouldn't even bring up politics. She's like, you still support Trump? Well, he's this, he's that. If you did, and they get vicious. It's like, bitch, I wasn't talking about politics. Mind your own fucking business, bitch. I sounded like Pee Wee Herman. Mind your own fucking business. You know, I'll have a conversation with people, but don't you dare try to put your fucking beliefs on me. I'll listen to you, but back the fuck up.
Directly trans male to female or female to male. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
So they, I'll use their pronoun, they are in the middle. Whatever the fuck that means. I guess it's like a Twinkie or a fucking Oreo. I don't fucking know. Let's find out.
Just
So would you say you were born female?
Oh, yes, we're born.
Okay, so you're in the middle. What does that mean?
So non-binary is, yes, I have my birth gender. I do not deny my birth gender. I'm not actively trying to transition to male, so I'm not taking steps. Like I cut my hair. That was just a personal thing.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I may eventually, if and when it's safe, to go on hormones, but that's to get like a deeper voice.
A deeper voice. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, I guess there is people that just want to stay like neutral. Okay.
It's just a bit of a deeper voice, but I'm not actively trying to pass as a male in male society. I'm not trying to go to the male's restrooms.
Okay.
I'm not male clothes, yes, but like they're comfortable.
When did you decide that you were more ambiguous, or what? So I'm gonna ask you that question first. What age were you when you decided I'm not so comfortable being purely a woman? I kind of want to be in the middle.
So my mom always let me dress myself. She let me pick my own clothes. When we would go shopping, she.
All right. Unpopular question, but how do we feel about this? How? Because I'm not a parent, so that's why I'm asking you, parents. How do you feel, for example, let's say if you have a little boy, if he walked into his sister's room to get ready for school and he put on a dress and he was like, I really want to wear this. And let's say he's 10 years old. How would you guys, would you be open-minded and be like, yeah, that's great if that's what you want to do? Or would you, I mean, I don't have kids, but this is what I would do, and I'm a gay man. First of all, I would think of bullying and standing out in a crowd and people really going to town on him. So I would be like, well, I don't know how kids are in school these days, but if I would have done that back in the day in school, I would have gotten picked on and probably beat up. I don't know how it is now. So I would be like, no. No. Oh, the school wouldn't allow that? Really? You would think they would get like discrimination, you know, accusations or whatever. They would get bullied. It's the parents' job to protect our children. That's what I think. I would explain what the reaction could be from his classmates. That's a good, yeah, like giving like the point of view. It's, I mean, when I was 10 years old, I used to play Wonder Woman and spin around and lift my shirt up and tie it like a bra. I used to put my shirt on my head and pretend like I was Kathleen Turner in Body Heat and Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile. And I thought I was Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz and stuff. But that's not, I'm a very hairy man. I'm a very, like, my shoulders are too broad to like be, you know, I grew into a man. So if it was encouraged, I think that would have really put me off path of who I was to become. Because it was just fun to play dress up and, you know, pretend to be a girl or whatever, but that's not truly what I wanted. And I think if I would have been led to do that, the way my bone structure and stuff is designed, I would have felt very uncomfortable dressing up like that, because the older I got, it would start to look ridiculous and I would get fucked up in the head and I would have severe self-image issues. Have a good day, you hooligan. It does suck getting old and aging. Yeah, aging like that wouldn't look too good, you know, and I am a man who I do, because I tan, so I touch my skin up with foundation and makeup and stuff like that. But the older I get, if I use too much powder, it'll sink into my wrinkles and it looks very obvious. Or, you know, if it's hot and my pores get bigger or whatever it is, it's going to look weird. So, you know, you also got to think about that kind of stuff, is like aging with it. How do I want to grow old? How do I feel comfortable? But yeah, no. I had a friend, he always wanted to be Wonder Woman when we'd play superheroes. That was me, Deeppool. I always wanted to be Wonder Woman too.
Would let me be like, hey, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? So I grew up wearing both male and female clothes. The boys' cargo shorts were always comfy. And then I grew up and I decided that I got this like what? Let me ask you this: what is the sickest you've ever been? Like the worst feeling you've ever had?
When I was in labor for 443 hours.
Oh God, yeah. So I'm not talking like physical pain, like when you have like that sinking feeling, that hurt in your stomach, that sinking feeling in your heart. That's what it feels like to me to be when I don't feel specifically feminine. That's what it feels like to put on a skirt or a dress or heavy makeup. It's
okay. I mean, this girl's being, you know, she's explaining it so it's better for someone like me to understand. You know, she just feels uncomfortable. That's not who she doesn't, or they don't feel like themselves, and it makes them feel bad. They just don't feel right when they dress like that. And that's, I mean, I understand that.
Like that sinking, like you curling in on yourself. And I started experiencing that and I was like, what the hell is this? Because I was 6 or 7 and I was like, what is this? So.
And what was your mom's response to you when you told?
Did you try maybe switching from Walmart clothes to Target? Because their clothes are better fitting as well, and they're a little bit more comfortable. You know, I don't know if we have to switch our whole gender up about it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, their explanation is, it's understandable, you know. That's just, they just don't feel comfortable as a female. And I, you know, of course I understand and I support that. Sure, I want people to feel comfortable who they are. So far I can agree.
For that.
I had the sinking feeling itself?
Yeah.
She was like, obviously she offered the standard, oh, is your stomach hurting? Are you sick? And I was like, no, I'm not. I wasn't sick. And I was just like, I don't.
So when you told your mom maybe you weren't so much feminine and you're kind of like thinking about that you weren't purely a girl or you're non-binary, what was her response?
She acts a lot like my niece Haley, actually. Do kids get to choose things like that at an age with negligible life experience? Or is it a parent's duty to point kids in a more normal direction until they're old enough to make a measured decision? Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, something even as simple as dressing myself as a kid, you know, there were times I loved to tuck my shirt in and wear a bow tie with even t-shirts, and my parents let me do that. But if I looked ridiculous, I don't think my parents would let me go to school because they wouldn't want me to get picked on. So even something as simple as like matching your shoes or tying your shoelaces, stuff like that. Like if kids are like, no, I want to go to school with my shoes untied or no laces on my shoes, a parent is probably going to be like, no, you're going to lace your shoes up and you're going to tie them. First of all, you might trip, you might lose a shoe, do as I say. So yeah, no, I think that, yeah, you may like to dress up like that, but in reality, an adult with a more logical state of mind who knows what people's reactions are going to be or something are going to explain it to you a little bit more in a logical sense.
To that.
I didn't actually start telling her that until I was 15 or 16, so like recently. And it's just kind of like, I want you to be normal. I don't want you to deal with the society. Like, she wasn't worried so much for me as the person I would turn into. She was worried about what other people would think and what society would think and how I would be treated.
When's the first time you even heard the term non-binary? What were you doing and where did you find that term?
I was in the GSA, the Gay Straight Alliance, for my high school, and I was also 16. So I went for a good 9 years without hearing it, and I was just kind of like,
okay, so she's explaining it pretty. Before I go, I want to show you guys how crazy they get on this liberal hangout, because there's some crazy fucking people that she talks to. She has to have a bodyguard with her now, because some people just get fucking insane. So here's some people talking about Democrats crashes after one simple question. Let's look at this one.
Do you think it's wrong? Are you the one that was in the car right there?
Yes.
You pulled
I'm
over to
watching
say
you for
hi.
the past 3 days. So many times. It's amazing. I'm from communism.
Wait.
You probably might go to jail.
I'm gonna go to jail.
Possibly.
She's literally asking the police to remove me from public property.
All right, you guys need to move
Why?
over here, First Amendment area.
Yeah, this is a First Amendment area.
You don't have a permit here. They do.
Yeah, so what does the
So
permit
it's
do?
time to leave.
I want my rights to be respected. I'm
are.
allowed to be on public property.
Here is our.
Are you the one that was in the car right there?
Yes.
You pulled
I'm
over to
watching
say
you for
hi.
the past 3 days. So many times. It's amazing. I'm from communism.
Okay. Do you think it's wrong for people to shoot ICE agents while they're doing their jobs?
I mean, yes, but I think ICE agents are also not doing their job within the full scope of the law. Many are not identifying themselves when being asked to. They are with masks on, which is also illegal to not identify yourself with your face.
What law makes that?
Okay, hold on a minute. If that's the case, why the fuck were we mandated to wear them during the pandemic? Thank you for dropping the channel link, Wyoming. Are you fucking kidding me? It was literally required. Give me a fucking break.
Is that illegal?
If you are a police officer or an agent of the law, you must identify yourself when asked by
Okay, hold on. A lot of the times, especially ICE agents or something, if you're doing mass deportations or you're dealing with a big crowd of protesters or people that maybe could be armed or dangerous or they could have tear gas on them or something, a fucking SWAT team is gonna wear a fucking mask to protect themselves while they're trying to protect the general fucking public. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, exactly, Wokey. It's for their protection. You think a fucking superhero or somebody, in the middle of combat is gonna fucking walk out there without a helmet or a mask to protect their face or something? Do astronauts go to space without their fucking spacesuit, you stupid bitch? Not you, Wokey. I'm talking about this person.
civilians. So they are violating that when they are going into neighborhoods and being asked by people, and they are not doing that. I don't think that's right.
Okay. So that's not illegal for them to do that. It's not illegal for ICE agents specifically to cover their face. It's actually not even illegal for them to not read someone their Miranda rights. Right. They can detain anybody for any reason. And
it's crazy if you guys go to this channel, how many people, because I believe, of course, people that come here and do everything the right way, of course, that's one of the main reasons that illegal immigration makes me angry, is because the people that have worked hard and done it the right way kind of get slapped in the face. It's not even about us Americans, but just the excuses these people make, and here's a good point that one time she made. So she was at one of these events. She goes to these events just to have good conversations with people, and they try to get her kicked out. And they're like, no, stand outside the property. And she's like, hold on a minute. So you're telling me that just my presence here at your event, my presence alone, makes you want to call security or call the police to have me removed from the property simply because you don't like my opinions. However, you're against calling the police or ICE to have an illegal immigrant taken off the property of America when they don't belong. Make that fucking make sense. You're literally wanting to deport me off the property because you don't like me, but you're against illegal removing illegal immigrants, you fucking idiot. And she puts them in their place.
that person must provide proof for their citizenship. They have every right to do that. That is 100% lawful. That is in the U.S. Code, Title 8.
Okay.
Ah! I love when she puts people in their place. Most of the time, it'll be a loudmouth bitch, and she'll fucking put them in their place with fact. This woman is very knowledgeable, and she's very logical when she has conversations, and she's not confrontational. She's willing to speak to anyone, but she puts these know-it-all bitches, wannabe know-it-all bitches in their place all the time, and most of them just walk away, embarrassed. This bitch is just sitting there like, okay. Don't get me started on Billie Eilish and her pathetic fucking statement when she won the Grammy. Dumb bitch. Oh! God, I can't stand ignorant, stupid people. And I love people on all sides. Everybody needs to be heard out. Everybody deserves to have their beliefs and what they stand for heard. But be logical about it, you fucking idiots. Some people never step foot out of their country, yet alone the country. Go overseas and see how many rights you can demand. I know this from experience. Oh, yeah, a lot of these people that they just think, you know, they don't even know what they're supporting most of the time. And a lot of these countries or people they're supporting are people that would literally have them killed just over their beliefs. Know your rights, though you can only be detained for a day or two. Because people getting arrested or prisoners started spitting in cops' faces, and then it became a felony for them to do that to cops. Yeah, it's like, do we expect police officers to go out there without bulletproof vests? It's no different than wearing a fucking mask or something, or even a helmet or a gas mask. They don't know what they're getting into a lot of the time, especially when a lot of these people's reactions is going to be very violent. You know, it's crazy. Anyways, though, so Wyoming dropped the link to it's called the Liberty Hangout. They're also over on TikTok, probably on all social media. Queer for Palestine is bullshit. They wouldn't survive in Gaza. Exactly. But you guys should go check out that channel. I binge those all the time. Miranda rights only need to be read if you're being questioned. Thank you for posting. So that's the Liberty Hangout. You guys should go check it out because it's a lot of the conversations are good. I love watching the really hardcore big mouth people get schooled and put in their place, and it's just I get some sort of sick pleasure out of it. Just like I get a sick pleasure from seeing sovereign citizens getting owned. It's just there's so many disrespectful, close-minded people, and coming from, you know, I'm not a part of any community or the gay community, but as a gay man, I've always found it so ironic and so hypocritical. Happy belated birthday, Tinksy. So hypocritical that as gay people, we march in the streets or shout from rooftops about preaching and fighting for equality and wanting to have equalness and fairness in politics or in life in general or religion or whatever. But if you don't go by their fucking tunnel vision, close-minded point of view, you are targeted, you are fucking called names, you are sometimes assaulted, outcast, all sorts of shit. So I'm like, bitch, get off that rainbow float that you're preaching about equality, because you ain't about equality. I've had men flirt with me because I'm hot. And then they find out that I'm a conservative or I love Trump or something, and they fucking abuse me verbally or fucking try to just be the biggest fucking make me feel uncomfortable about who I am, yet they'll preach equality. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And by the way, thank you, Deepool. I appreciate that. I'm about to get off of here anyways. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit, close-minded, fake equality nonsense. Absolutely, Rocket Skitty, and I agree with that too, about anybody. If you're a hardcore conservative, you're a hardcore Christian, you're a hardcore Nazi, a hardcore liberal, whatever your fucking belief is, if you force that and you are so mean to people that have a different point of view or a different belief system, no matter what it is, then you are a part of the problem. Nobody should ever try to abuse someone or just make them feel like shit or attack people simply because they have a different set of beliefs, morals, standards, political beliefs, religion, whatever it is. That's fucked up. Nobody should ever feel uncomfortable being, in fear that they're going to be attacked for what they believe or something. It's bullshit. And nobody on any side or any belief system should ever fucking do that. It's a lot like people here on YouTube, isn't it? You don't believe a certain way, you don't support somebody, or you don't hate somebody they hate, or, you think for yourself, then you are fucking scorned. And it was, where did I say this recently? Because Madonna explained it perfect. And she said the reason she did a lot of her religious imagery and her music videos and stuff like that is to slap people in the face that would preach to her. And she would purposely sexualize herself because people were talking about her sex life in the news. So she purposely rebelled against it. And she said the difference between religion and spirituality is in religion, you're not allowed to ask questions. Don't ask questions, just believe this. Well, how are you supposed to believe something if you don't ask questions? If you're spiritual, then you investigate, you look into things that will make sense to yourself, and you're able to ask questions. You're able to get answers to things that don't make sense to you. And this is why I don't go by the Bible, is because there's so many inconsistencies in there. And I do look at the stories in the Bible to be inspiring, and a lot of them based on true events or maybe somebody's point of view, but all the information's not there, not in my opinion. And there's a lot of shit that does not fucking make sense logically. And the God that I know, the God that I'm in love with, the God that is my best friend, is logical. And I'm able to ask those questions to God to lead me on the right path to make things make sense, because shit doesn't fucking make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense when you see a hypocritical Christian in the street screaming, "You better believe Jesus died on the cross for your sins or you're going to hell." First of all, you're aggressive. Back the fuck up, because nothing you say, I don't want to listen to shit coming out of your mouth now, because you look like a crazy fucking person. You are a bad spokesperson for God, bitch. Back the fuck up. And your breath stinks, by the way, too. You need to put some holy water and Listerine and shove it in your fucking mouth and swish it around for a couple of goddamn minutes, and then maybe open your fucking cobnob to me. But don't fucking tell me what to do, and don't act like a fucking hypocritical piece of shit fucking asshole in my fucking face, because now I don't want to hear shit that comes out of your goddamn mouth. Fuck you, and fuck your beliefs. That's what I say. I will believe what makes sense to me, and what doesn't make sense to me, I will find out the truth, and I will get it from the source himself. I don't need some hypocritical fucking Bible humper getting in my motherfucking face telling me what the fuck I need to do when they don't even fucking know me. Eat a fucking pussy hole. Eat the Virgin Mary's pussy hole. How about that? I don't give a fuck. You shut your filthy fucked up mouth when you're talking to me. That's what you could fucking do. You dare come to me fucking preaching about your fucking bullshit. You think you think you could sell a car acting like that, bitch, being a car salesman? I don't fucking think you are a bad representation to your company or your religion or whatever the fuck it is that you think you're standing for, because you ain't shit. It's like the Doja Cat song, "Niggas ain't shit, roll up in my biz, all up in my biz, can't pay rent. Look at what you did. Listen to your friends when they say bitches ain't shit." It's niggas ain't shit, but I just don't feel right saying that, because this isn't about niggas. It's about hypocritical Christians. And I sleep with a lot of dark chocolate, so don't you ever fucking call me racist, because I've gotten STIs from black people I've slept with before, and white. I am not a racist. So fuck off. And I'm also not going to hell either. I don't believe in hell. I don't fucking believe in hell. Hell doesn't make sense to me. Temporary hell and purgatory, yes, because consequences for our actions and all that kind of stuff, absolutely. But permanent hell does not make any fucking sense to me whatsoever, and I don't believe in it. I do not. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in heaven being a heightened place that we get to once we get to a level of wisdom and being wise and learning stuff. And that is our ticket to heaven, is being able to coexist with people peacefully and be of that heightened intelligence and knowledge. And until we get to that point, we don't make it to this heaven. We keep coming and learning and learning and learning and being thankful for that heightened place. Laura's friends with Granny. Oh, you mean Granny's watching? I only knew you were live from It's Just Irish and Megan VR's lives. Megan VR is a fat fucking cunt. Wasn't Perplexed was in the lives while they trashed you. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind that because Laura and I were good. I know she doesn't get along with Brittany, and we're good. I don't give a fuck. Megan VR is a trashy, stupid cunt. I don't give a fuck about that bitch's opinion. That's another bitch who will never fucking turn on her camera because she's ashamed of who the fuck she is. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. That bitch runs her fucking mouth about me all the fucking time, and she barely exists unless she mentions me or tags me. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Love you, Moon. I don't give a damn. Megan VR lacks attention from men outside of the internet, and so she likes even negative attention. She'll take it, and I'm a very attractive, very likable, hot, fucking sexy man. I think she likes it when she gets my attention, even though it's bad, you know, because I'm really the only attention she'll get from a fucking man that is hot or makes her feel important. Well, you're important to me because you're a big fat fucking cunt that won't move out of my fucking way. Get your fat ass out of my way, bitch. I like your outfit today. Like it makes you look a little bit more thin than normal, bitch. Robbie, eat a pussy and shut your filthy fucked up mouth while you're talking to me. Megan told people she was a famous actress and that's why she can't show her face. Yeah, what was she on, my 6,000 pound life? Real fucking famous. Shit. Anyways. Where is Mr. Barron? Barron is in the room sleeping. It's that time of day where he naps. I woke up to him kissing my face and cuddling and just being the sweet. He's so sweet when he's cuddly. But when he plays vicious and rough. So anyways, that's what I had to say about you faceless bitches on here. Is thank you, YouTube, for stepping up the game and giving the benefits of being yourself and showing your face and not being a troll who... because the other thing that's really good about these trolls having to show their ID or show who they are if they really want to be taken seriously on here is that YouTube knows who the fuck they are legally. Because you have to, the way that I did it, and this is why your fucking channels are going down, bitches. You bitches who mock my rape, you use my face to mock my sexuality and all that. Your channels are going kaput, gone. Because you're too ashamed to do that as yourself. And what I had to do was validate who the fuck I am to YouTube with my ID, and then do an extensive video where you have to lift your head up, down, left, right to match the picture on your ID. So all you bitches using my image for shit like that, it's not even a strike. Your channel's going bye-bye, gone. And it's about fucking time faceless trolls get what they fucking deserve. And maybe they'll do a little bit better fucking time, or better things with their fucking time. I would hope. And get a fucking life. Yeah, you have to rewind. Did a number of topics on this live stream, Moon. A very productive, caffeinated live stream. This whole fucking thing was full of coffee. And I'm finally finished with it. So now I'm going to go take a piss. And I'm going to go enjoy my day and get some chores done. And, you know, be like Amy and be like, I have a life. I got my gardening done. I got this done. Who gives a... Nobody gives a fuck. You don't have to prove to us you have a life, Amy. Just enjoy your fucking life and shut your fucking mouth. Nobody fucking cares. All right? So with that being said, we'll end on this fucking original fucking song about minding your own business. And this is original by me, Granny Fanny. Something you don't know nothing about, motherfucker. Oh, I think it's sped up still. Let me slow it down. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for hanging out. Have a blessed day, Anitra. Bye, Wyoming Moon. Bye, Tinksy. I hope you had a good birthday. I think it was around your birthday because I heard people saying happy birthday. Bye, Sally. And have a blessed day. Goodbye.
Why is it every single time I do something good for myself, there's always somebody trying to get in my way? You're just over there hating cause I'm getting shit done. You waste all your time complaining, moaning, bitch, because I won. Yeah, I won, bitch. You know I run this. You lost, put me in the lead. I made the hit and you made the miss. Oops. So why you gotta hate? Get your own shit and your own life straight. You better get your shit straight. Get your own shit and your own life straight. Mind your business. You don't wanna see me mad. Don't wanna. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You don't wanna see me mad, so you better just step on back. Mind your business. You better just step on back. Damn, all I'm trying to do is live my life, and people come up to me like, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "Fuck you too." Bitch. You contradict yourself every time you run your mouth. You point out all my faults with your insults and assaults. But I'm done, bitch. Won't put up with this. Even your nose where it don't belong. Spouting out words even though you're wrong. So why you still talking? Just shut your mouth and get to walking. You better shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth and get to walking. Mind your business. You don't wanna see me mad. Don't wanna. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You don't wanna see me mad, so you better just step on back. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You better step on back. Mine. Now every time I turn around, you gotta be up on my business. Yeah. And you got me thinking to myself, what the hell is up with this business? And I may be a small little guy, but you better move, and I tell you why, bitch. When I get mad, it's like I don't feel anything, and I just feel invincible. I don't want to be like that, but people piss me off, and I'm just like, flipping tables, breaking shit on the wall, not feeling any mouth to get the doll. Is it terrible that I don't feel any guilt? Are you listening? Listen up right now. Really wanna get these feelings out. If you really wanna come at me sideways, you can hit the road and get walking down the highway. Adios, little bitch. I'm not gonna miss you. Have yourself a really nice day. Don't wanna see me mad. Don't wanna. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You don't wanna see me mad, so you better just step on back. Mind your business. You better just step on back. Man, I really need to clean up my potty mouth. How many times did I cuss in this song? F it.
No chance, no dance, no chance, no dance, no chance. Give me second chances.